that item. Thanks.
Any members of the public want to speak on any other items? Seeing none. Okay, we're going to move to agenda item number 3, the motion to approve the minutes of January 26th planning session, January 26th special closed session, and January 7th board meeting as amended.
I'll move approval.
Motion for approval and a second by Supervisor Smith. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried unanimous. Okay, we'll continue to the next meeting, the January 2609 board workshop, and continue on to later in the session this afternoon, the December 15, 2008 continued board meeting minutes. Consent calendar, item number 4. Do we have a motion or discussion on the consent calendar?
I move the consent calendar.
Motion and a second for the consent calendar. Any discussion? Any members of the public want to speak on any item on the consent calendar? Okay, can we have a motion second? Can we vote? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimous. Okay, it's a timed item, 9:15. Discussion of possible action including adoption of a proclamation recognizing the month of February 2009 as Spay and Neuter Month in Mendocino County. Looks like we'll have Supervisor Brown will read for the record.
Proclamation of the Mendocino County Board of Supervisors recognizing the month of February 2009 as Spay and Neuter Month in Mendocino County. Whereas spaying and neutering is the method the Mendocino County Board of Supervisors prefers to prevent the birth of unwanted animals as opposed to the need to euthanize animals, and is the humane approach to controlling the population of cats and dogs and the problems that result from their overpopulation. And whereas the Spay-Neuter Assistant Program, SNAP, provides funds to assist low-income persons to spay and neuter animals within their care and for spaying and neutering of feral cats. And whereas SNAP has available an educational program for school children which provides information about humane treatment of animals. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Mendocino County Board of Supervisors hereby proclaims the month of February 2009 to be Spay and Neuter Month in Mendocino County and calls upon the citizens of Mendocino County to spay and neuter animals within their care. Be it further resolved that the Mendocino County Board of Supervisors recognizes the Spay-Neuter Assistance Program, SNAP, for their dedication and commitment to providing those services in Mendocino County. I move the proclamation.
And a second. Before we vote, any members of the public want to speak on this? Yeah. Well, okay, can we vote on the proclamation then? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried unanimous. Yeah, Carrie,
Do you wanna
want
do
to?
that?
Yeah, no, you do it. Yeah. Come to the podium, please, and state your name for the record, please.
Thank you, Carrie.
Sir, would you state your name for the record, please,
Yeah.
before you?
My name is Dick Winkler, and I'm the president of SNAP, the Mendocino Spay-Neuter Assistance Program. And I, representing SNAP, have come to this occasion every year since 1991, albeit the board changes, I've been here. SNAP serves a population that cannot afford the cost of spaying or neutering the animals in their care. We have a large surplus of animals wandering throughout the area, and if it were not for the funding for the low-income people, they wouldn't be able to do it. Since 1991, the number of dogs and cats euthanized by the county has dropped from 4,000 to 1,000, which shows the effectiveness of the program. We raise our funds from the public through donations and grants and trusts and fundraisers. And I want to recognize the Board of Supervisors as being key to the success of this program by providing a low-cost clinic, without which we will be forced to fund a much smaller number of animals. We are a profit center for the county. Not only do we, or could we pay the full cost of an operation at the county clinic, but also for every dollar SNAP spends on a spay and neuter, the county saves $3 for collecting and housing and euthanizing the animals. And one study in Los Angeles showed that the county saves $18 for every dollar spent on spaying and neutering. And it's also a health issue of getting unwanted animals that may be diseased out of the public's way. Additionally, it is not your responsibility, but we spend a good share of our money with the local veterinarians here on spay and neuter. Half our money went to the local vets. And this month in February, they're giving special discounts, funded in part by their giving a discount and partly by SNAP funds, in order to have the general public be able to spay and neuter their animals more cheaply. And lastly, I'm not asking for anything this month. We believe animal control and its administrator, Bliss Fisher, is doing an outstanding job, and we appreciate your support. And I would have left it at that were not the fact that my wife's birthday was today, and we went down to the city for 3 days and came home to this letter in our SNAP mailbox. And it's a 6-page letter addressed to SNAP, and I'm just going to read the highlights of it, because it shows how important the county clinic is and SNAP support. This lady lived next door to what I would consider a really bad man who left his dog tied up outside and sometimes would leave the house for 4 days and just leave the dog tied up in the yard. And she discovered one day that the dog was barking, and it was one of the hottest days of the year, and the dog was in the sunshine and had no food or water. And so from that time on, she took care of the animal with the occasional help of the owner. To her horror, one day, the stray animal showed up and impregnated the dog. And she was horrified to discover that to spay and neuter that dog was going to cost her $536. Or to spay it was a female dog, to spay it. And she said in her letter that her finances had changed dramatically because her boyfriend of 24 years had just died, and they were in the process of buying a house. So she asked for the help of SNAP, and of course it was possible by the benefit of the clinic that the county runs to have that dog spayed. And so thank you for having, but it is an example of what the county is doing for the public. And that's it.
Thank you, and wish from the board your wife a happy birthday. Can we get a picture of you here?
Okay.
Is any other members of the public want to speak on this? No other members? Carmel, did you want to say something?